Coming up on your Cobourg, Jake Donaldson is here to perform for us.
And a new crosswalk is being installed at CCI.
And I prepare for a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Vimy Ridge.
Your Cobourg starts now.
It's Thursday.
It is.
It's your Cobourg.
We are here.
We are here. We have an amazing show lined up for you today. Jake Donaldson, an amazing, talented singer. He's just in grade 10.
Yeah.
And just like us. Just like me. Just like us. And,
he's a lot more talented than I am.
He sang everywhere, it seems. He just uploaded a viral video. He's got 30 million views on Facebook, so that is pretty incredible. He's going to talk about his evolving career and his goals, and he has a new EP coming out. So we'll hear him perform as well. And some good news in front of CCI.
Yes, so we're getting a crosswalk in front of CCI finally after all the people that have been hit and, injured. And
close misses, of course,
yes,
and
definitely.
kind of scary. With that, a new crosswalk and a crossing guard there with Abbott, and for the younger kids, especially Sierra Gummo was there as well. Yes. More education is going to be put in place in our local schools, so students can be more educated, and so they can be safe on our local roads. So we'll be talking about that, and it's Jake Day, and we can't wait to hear him perform. But first, here's your local news. On Monday night, the local media and community members joined the family and friends of Doug Bates as he announced plans for his new charitable foundation, the Caitlyn Bates Initiative, named after his daughter who passed away 5.5 years ago in a tragic car accident. Doug, being an active person in our community, he has supported many causes over the years. After winning a brand new car from Toyota Canada and Breakfast Television for all his good deeds, he made the tough decision to hand back the keys and trade the car in for money to start up this foundation to support the local community. The board of directors, along with what the initiative will be supporting, was announced during a dinner at the Best Western. I spoke with Doug to talk about this launch.
Thank you. So I started up 5.5 years ago when my daughter passed. It was originally called the Caitlyn Bates Foundation. And about 4 years into it, I was able to round up some really good friends, and we decided to call it, get it incorporated, so it's now an incorporated not-for-profit, and so we changed the name to the Caitlyn Bates Initiative. So that's where it all sort of came from, and it's really my way of healing from my daughter's death.
Mm-hmm. And now you were a winner of the Toyota campaign with Breakfast Television, and congratulations. And you did something special with that brand new car that you won. After I won it, I decided that the money I would sell the car back to Hank, who was gracious enough to take the car back and use the money to give back to the community, because I've always sort of felt that any money we've gotten from the community for Caitlyn is really not my money, and so my wife feels the same way. It's our daughter's money, so we can give it back to the community and make a difference, and I think she'd be happy with that. And that's what we're trying to do, is honor her memory. And now this is just the beginning for a long road ahead and an amazing road ahead. What is the goal? What is the vision for the Caitlyn Bates Initiative and supporting our local community?
I guess you'd really say we want to help with this, our mandate, self-esteem and personal development. So we're trying to create programs and get involved with other programs that suit that mandate, so to speak, and be involved anywhere we can with those things.
Division Street was closed for about an hour and a half after a suspicious fire broke out at a doctor's office building Tuesday morning. Cobourg Fire was called to the blaze at Division Street and Chapel just before 7 a.m. When the crews arrived on scene, the porch was engulfed in flames. The Cobourg Fire Department said the fire was suspicious in nature, being on the porch with nothing out there that would cause the fire. Right now it's under investigation, and there was some smoke damage inside the building. If you have information, call police. After a long wait and debate, the Student Safety and concerns in front of Cobourg Collegiate Institute are being acknowledged, and the town council has decided to authorize a bylaw that will establish a new school crossing at King Street East and Abbott Boulevard along with a crossing guard. Since the building of new schools such as CCI and CR Gummo in the last 2 years, pedestrian and vehicle traffic have increased. And complaints have been received concerning congestion, near misses, and parking violations. The latest incident involved a student being hit by a vehicle while crossing King Street East, the second such incident in the past year. While the crosswalk is a short-term solution, long-term plans include the realignment of Cottesmore Avenue to line up with Abbott Boulevard, and possibly a new set of traffic lights at the reconfigured intersection. More education will also be put in place in the schools as well. The construction of the crossing will come at $1,500 for signage and pavement marking, along with the cost of a crossing guard, which is $1,350 per year plus benefits. The bylaw will go to regular council next Monday for final approval. The Cobourg Cougars are red hot right now. The Cougars advanced to the Northeast Conference Final after eliminating the Wellington Dukes in Game 5. They are now up against Trenton. The schedule goes Friday, March 31st. They are in Trenton that day at 7:30 p.m. Then Monday, April 3rd in Cobourg, that's at 7. Tuesday, April 4th in Trenton, that's at 7:30 again. Thursday, April 6th in Cobourg, that's at 7 p.m. And for more information on all games and results, you can head on over to the Cougars website. Okay, I think it is time right after the break. Jake Donaldson will be performing, and we're going to be talking to him about all of his experiences, all what he's doing, and he's coming up with a new EP. So stay with us, and not to miss interview next.
At least I'm lost with you.
It helped when people noticed that I was feeling hopeless.
It really helped me when someone said, "I'm listening."
It helped when people just asked, "Are you thinking of killing yourself?"
It really helped, connecting with someone that could help me.
Welcome back to your Cobourg. We have Jake Donaldson here in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Graham.
Very exciting for you. You've got an EP coming out very soon with 5 tracks. You just went viral, over 30 million views on Facebook, and then another million on YouTube. Just tell me about yourself and where you are in the music world.
So my name's Jake, obviously. I love singing, dancing. That's my passion. I'm hoping to do that one day for a living. I'm performing everywhere, writing my own music, and as you said, releasing my own EP coming out soon with 5 songs. And just doing YouTube covers, singing, playing instruments, everything pretty much. If it has to do with music, then I'm right there.
You're a full show. And now tell me about that viral hit that was just released on Facebook. It blew up, and you're doing really well off that.
Yeah, so myself and my friend Raina, we got together and we decided that there were so many great songs in 2016, and I said, but the guys had the better songs. And she said, no, the girls had better songs in 2016. So we figured that the only way that we could decide who had better songs in 2016 was to make a mashup of all the 2016 songs where it was like sing-off style. And she sang all the girl songs and I sang all the guys songs all over one track, and it was going back and forth. So I guess I posted that, and I guess a whole bunch of people thought that it was a really cool concept because I got some Facebook shares and I got all these pages sharing this video, and a big Facebook page, a radio station called Radio 1 in Lebanon, actually posted my video, and it's at over 30 million views right now.
So, Jake, tell me about your latest new songs.
Yeah, so about a year ago I released my first original song called Lost as a single on iTunes, and since then I've been working really hard in the studio writing songs and recording them, and coming soon within the next month or so I'm going to be releasing my very first EP, which is a small 5-song album that I'll be releasing with all original music, brand new songs that nobody's heard before, so I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
So what is it, how do you prepare such an album or an EP? And like you were mentioning about, you've got a manager and agent to help you, and some other music talent there as well.
Yeah, so the EP is all, it's a huge process. So I start out and I'll co-write the songs with a good friend of mine, Ryan Guay from Street Pharmacy, and we'll both co-write these songs mainly on an acoustic guitar. And then, but my kind of style of music is actually like electronic pop, which is like the Chainsmokers, Justin Bieber, that kind of style. So we hand it over to the experts there after we write it on an acoustic guitar, and we'll send it to a producer who is actually a very big electronic music producer in Canada. His name is Adam Toon of Keys and Crates, and Keys and Crates is a giant EDM group, and they actually just recently won the Juno for the EDM Group of the Year. So they're touring all around the world, so we send him the acoustic track with the song, and we tell him, I think that it's got this kind of vibe to it, and he says, I've got the perfect idea, and he'll put all these synths and all these kind of tracks over it, and then we'll record the vocals again with that kind of vibe, and just go with that.
Oh, wow. So tell me about the song that you're going to sing for us today.
So the song that I'm going to be singing for you guys today is a cover. I'm going to be singing This Town by Niall Horan. It's the first song that was released after the One Direction split, but I really like that song. Like, I love playing it on an acoustic guitar, and it's just really like a acoustic vibe, which I don't really do often, so that's kind of nice to do that.
Oh, well, amazing. We can't wait, and that's coming up after the break. Now, Jake, before you go, you've got millions and thousands of people following you on social media. Give yourself a plug.
All right, so on Instagram, you can follow me at Jake Donaldson Official. On Facebook, you can just type in Jake Donaldson, and my page will pop up. Same thing for YouTube, Jake Donaldson, and Twitter on at Jake Donaldson 22. Oh, and Musically as well. So that's at Jake.Donaldson.
That's evolving. That's huge right now.
Yeah, Musically is getting really huge right now, especially with all the live streaming and everything. I'm going to start to get into the Musically live streaming.
Well, definitely check him out, and we'll have you on the show more. We've already had you on the show, I think, twice with Chazapalooza and through the All Stages Ages, so we appreciate you coming to Cobourg. That's great.
Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. Coming up, Jake Donaldson.
Hi, I'm Lisa, and I'm with Canada Patriot. Canada Patriot is a business devoted to promoting Canadian patriotism. We have developed a new and exciting product. Let me show it to you. It's called a bunting. You may have already seen it around. It comes in 3 sizes, 3 feet, 5 feet, and 6 feet. It can be easily installed on your front porch or balcony. All you need are tie wraps. We don't just do buntings. You may have also noticed all our beautiful flags flying in downtown Cobourg, all installed by Canada Patriot.
Waking up to kiss you when nobody's there. Smell of your perfume still stuck in the air. It's hard. Yesterday I thought I saw your shadow running round. It's funny how things never change in this old town. So far from the stars. And I wanna tell you everything, the words I never got to say the first time around. And I remember everything from when we were the children playing in this fairground. Wish I was there with you now. 'Cause if the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you. You still make me nervous when you walk in the room. Them butterflies, they come alive when I'm next to you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you. And I know that it's wrong, that I can't move on, but it's something about you. 'Cause if the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you. You still make me nervous when you walk in the room. Them butterflies, they come alive when I'm next to you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you.
Thank you.
Well, that was an amazing performance by Jake. Thank you so much for coming in, and it's kind of really exciting to have our first performance in the studio.
Yeah.
That's never happened before.
It was a good performance too.
Yeah, it was really good. We have some exciting news when it comes to our travels in the next week.
Well, your travels.
Well, yes. Yeah, unfortunately, Alex. Maybe we can put you in the green screen there, and you look like you're there. But I'm off to France, London, and Belgium as well for the Vimy 100 commemorative celebration. So that will be an amazing trip, seeing amazing
places,
amazing places
in the world,
and being part of history. That's what I'm excited for the 100th anniversary ceremony. The royal family is going to be there along with the Prime Minister. So. And everyone else in between who's important, and 8,000 youth from Canada all over our amazing country will be there on the battlegrounds to remember this signifying a moment when we became a nation. I guess that's what they say. So Cobourg Media, we are bringing you extensive coverage on the battlefield. I'm going to be there live, sending in pictures, videos, comments, and letting you guys know what is happening on the ground. So you can watch it on CBC, and you can also watch it live on Cobourg Media, as we're going to be streaming live to Facebook. So that's where we're going to be uploading pictures, videos, and we're going to be going through tweets and social media and bringing you at the event. So our perspective is we're not showing it on TV. We're giving you behind the scenes, on the ground access, which I think is pretty unique. So I'm really excited for that, and our team is going to be bringing that, and you're going to be here in the studio.
I'll just be here.
Yeah, and he'll be talking it up, and can't wait.
Yeah.
So on behalf of all of us here at Cobourg Media, take care. Alex, we'll be back next week. I'll be sending in some visuals, but Alex has got the show.
I got it.
I may as well leave.
See you, Graham.
See ya.
I'm Neil Graham Beer. Welcome to Cobourg Media. It's good to be here.